In today's ram pump video, we're going to find out if Racquet Balls make an efficient pressure tank fill. In commercial ram pumps, you've got a snifter valve, which will push out water and gulp in air to keep an air pocket in the pressure tank. On these smaller pumps, there's not a snifter valve. So we're going to see if Racquet Balls will be an efficient bladder for this tank. Over the past couple weeks, we've been trying different things in the ram pump pressure tank to see what the best fill material is. We've had a pool noodle, bicycle inner tube, tennis balls, and a water bottle. In this video, we're going to be trying out Racquet Balls. I feel like these are actually going to do pretty good. I know I said that with the water bottle, but I think these are going to give a pretty good feedback in the pressure tank. Now, what is the purpose of this fill material? The pressure tank will actually become waterlogged over time. For instance, this water bottle has been in here for 2 weeks untouched, and the tank has become waterlogged. See how there's no air in the top of this tank? You can see the water bottle in there pulsing. The water should be somewhere around this point here, but it's not. So a fill material goes in there to give that air space. The tennis balls, which apparently are somewhere around 14 psi, were crushed pretty quick. The inner tube lost some of its stretchiness. The pool noodle also was crushed. I don't know what the internal pressure is of a racquet ball, but we're going to see if that rigidity will provide much feedback here in the tank. Notice how the delivery pipe is open. This pump has been working in normal operation for about 2 weeks and has still become waterlogged. So I'm going to go ahead and shut off the drive pipe here and close the delivery pipe. I'm going to try and let the pressure out here at this valve right here. There we go. You can see the water bottle returns to its normal state there. I'm going to put all 3 of these Racquet Balls in here just to see what happens. First of all, I'm going to keep the delivery pipe closed and close the pressure tank valve there. Let's come in close so we can see what's going on. Okay. It's kind of dirty. Let me see if I can drain out some of that silt. Okay. I'm glad these are floating better than the water bottle did. Oh! That was fun. Oh, there it goes. That's cool. Getting up close to 70 psi definitely does affect those Racquet Balls, which was expected. But what I want to see is how well they perform whenever the delivery is opened. So let's go ahead and open this real quick and see what happens. Let's see if they reverse here. The pressure now should be somewhere back down close to about 20 to 25 psi. I feel like there may be some feedback from one of those balls there. See if I can get up under here. It's hard to tell with the glare. I feel like it's bouncing better than the inner tube did. And you can really see that lower ball bouncing up and down. Okay, what I want to try now is let's relieve that pressure. So stop that, open this back up. Pop, pop. Okay, pressure is pretty well relieved. So let's start this back and see what happens here. Okay, I want to see if with the delivery pipe open this time, if the 20 to 25 psi is enough to crush those again. Water is slowly moving up here. That right there is about where it stops typically. And I don't have my gauge on there, but it should still be somewhere around that 20 to 25 psi. So it's not quite enough to overcome the pressure inside the ball and the rigidity of the ball to make it pop again. But it was fun enough watching it. Let's watch it one more time. Oh. There it goes. That's fun. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and let this just run like I did with the water bottle and see how it does next week or so. So the main reason you put a fill inside the pressure tank is because there's no snifter valve to replenish the air with each cycle. So you want some kind of air void there that's going to allow some feedback whenever the tank is being waterlogged. And the Racquet Balls may have actually done a bit of good there. So the point of a ram pump is to take water from the creek and pump it uphill. This one is a 1-inch pump, takes water from about 6.5 feet or so and pumps it close to 30 feet up my hill through some storage tanks, in case you're new to the channel and wondering what this is all about. As you can see from the video, Racquet Balls might actually be an efficient pressure tank fill. They do have some give whenever the waste valve cycles, and they bounce back as soon as the pressure is changed. Now there are some downsides to this. They won't fit in a 2-inch pipe, so you'd have to have them in a bigger pump. But I've actually found, after doing a good bit of research, that it's better just to keep the pressure tank empty, and whenever it fills up with water in 2 to 3 months, just disconnect the pump, drain the water out, and let that pressure build back up, and it will be good to go without hitting hard whenever the waste valve closes. A new ram pump video comes out every Saturday. Be sure to join me here on the Ram Pump Wizard.